Yeah. A round of applause. How many people, anybody got kids in here? Kids? Yeah. They can be a handful, man. You know, these kids, new kids, boy, you know. He was talking about this guy over here with the math and everything. He must have been doing the block math. Y'all know how to do that? But, you know, my nephew or whatever, you know, I got him a job in the hospital at a sleep study. He woke up and quit. I said, dang, can't even go to sleep. Yeah. But then, you know, I was talking to my son the other day. I was like, look, son, I said, in order to be a man, you got to be responsible, caring, loving, and pay all the bills, right? He said, well, I hope I grow up to be a man just like mom. Yeah. And, you know, he was asking me, he said, you know, we had the solar eclipse a few months back, right? So he was like, Dad, can you explain the solar eclipse to me? I said, no, son. Yeah, I didn't get that. No, son. Yeah, I said, you know, he said, well, I really need to know this, Dad. That's why I don't ask you stuff. He said, but what's the difference between confident and confidential, right? I said, well, there's 3 letters that make this word different, right? But I'm explaining to you just like this. I said, you're my son, and that I'm confident, but look, Naquan down the street, that's my son also. That's confidential. But relationships, anybody relationship? Got anybody relationship? Yeah, man, you know, I just got remarried, just had my 30th anniversary. I love my wife to death, man, you know, she treats me like a god, you know what I'm saying? Every night she brings me burnt offerings. Yeah, but you know, we have problems like any other couple or whatever, right? We argue from time to time or whatever, right? So I was like, babe, I said, you love to argue. She said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. She said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. She said, oh, baby, my stomach hurt. I said, see, you can't even eat food that agree with you.